We know that what's happening right now is unprecedented. So what happens with money and people that are invested, and now the question about gold is always out there, but now more than ever. So joining us is Eric from Scottsdale Bullion Coin. You're the expert in all of this. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Nothing like this. I've been in this game for 15 years now, and the housing crash when Lehman Brothers fell had a slight feeling of familiarity to this crisis, but definitely nothing to the magnitude that we've seen this time around.
You know, the adage is you prepare when times are good. We've talked about this before.
Yep.
But people don't think about it. It just seemed like this was never going to end. And in the span of a few days, we've watched 3.5 years of a booming economy kind of fall apart. What are people doing versus what people should be doing?
Okay, so the one thing that we have experienced ourselves is, first of all, people are definitely panicking. Obviously, you go to the grocery stores and you see empty shelves all over the place. Well, it only took a few days for that to then find its way over into our office, where we had people coming and buying, especially silver, off the shelves. The American Mint, in the beginning of the week, they sold out completely. They had a 300% increase in sales in just a few days. They sold, I think, over 2.5 million coins. And it's just all day long we are literally trading from one. It's literally straight from the suppliers, straight to us, straight to the client, and it's nonstop all day. We extended our hours to make sure that we could try to keep up. We can't. But the most significant thing right now is spot price. Spot price, for instance, with silver, last time I checked, was like $12.11. Our cost right now is $20 an ounce. If we're selling it, we got to make a margin, so we're usually about 23 to 25, depending on product. That's over 100% margin. That's insane, and it's got nothing to do with just us. But I mean, obviously, a little bit of that is us, but that's the realistic price of silver right now. Gold, same thing. You might see gold trading for $1,500. We haven't sold an ounce for less than $1,650 an ounce since this whole thing began. So numismatics or investment grade coins, the coins that have extrinsic value as well, those have been way more stable, and they're actually going up a little bit quicker when it comes to price, because it hasn't been having to have this tearing relationship with spot price versus the metal value. So we've had a lot of great stability there. I would say that people should definitely be looking into options such as that, as long as they're still available. But if you do feel as though it's time that you need to prepare, I mean, let's face it, this is you are definitely at a time where the ship is taking on water, and don't be sitting around hoping to get a great deal right now. I mean, right now, try to make sure that you're getting a fair deal, a good buyback, and that's somebody that will be there, you know, when this whole thing calms down, because eventually it should.
Well, that's the question, because for the person that said, all right, you told me a while ago and I didn't listen, but now I'm not going to get caught like this again. What does the average person need to do to make sure they're fundamentally sound going forward?
They've got to, honestly, it's kind of like trying to cram for the test all in one night. You need to find somebody that you trust, whether that be a company such as ours or somebody else. You know, there's companies nationwide that you can deal with, but you have to find somebody that doesn't sound like they're just trying to push you into something, but more in fact, just say, hey, listen, these are your limited options. These are the risks. These are the rewards. What do you think? And let you decide which one seems to make sense for you. But I would urge people to move quickly right now. I really would. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, I've never used that approach with somebody before. But if you want it, it could. This is not a marketplace that has unlimited availability. It is limited to a certain extent, and it's going to take some sort of equilibrium on the marketplace to make people stop going this direction.
Always appreciate your expertise, and I know you've got work to do, so we appreciate you coming by.
Thank you so very much, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, I'll be back.